So he came back for a little bit more of that Canine Bitchli. We're right on. So as I finished up, we're upstairs, and Genghis is trying to figure out how I got back inside without getting in trouble. I was like, why you got to worry about what Canine does? Canine does what Canine does, man. He says, look here, Chief, I need to know how everything goes down, Canine. So you just let me know how you got inside. I said, how about you don't worry about it? How about I just knock you out? He said, why don't you try? Before he could even get out the word try, I swung on him as hard as I could. Man, that big bear paw caught my fist in midair. He started squeezing on that bad boy and starts laying in on me as he's squeezing harder and harder. Tell me how you got in. You remember back in the day when Grandma would have that switch and be beating on you as she's talking to you? Well, he was doing that to my hand, squeezing as he was talking. So about this time, I'm on my knees. He says, tell me. And I was like, all right, man, I was outside. I came around to the front. Gasmeyer came outside. Cold Stone busted me. Started going into some kind of Vietnam flashback about being a leader and having people's backs and how I shouldn't be a lone wolf. So then I started throwing a Jedi mind trick on him. Said, look here, Gat, you got it, man. Why don't you take me under your wing? Teach me how to be a leader. And so that's how I didn't get in trouble. He let me back inside. Now I'm here and I let go of my damn hand. So he lets go of my hand. I'm like, damn, Genghis, I think you broke my fingers, man. He said, if I would have broke your fingers, you would have heard him go crack. Right then, Coon kicks in. He's like, look, we ain't got time for this, gentlemen. We got to get going. We got to start getting this alcohol poured, start making some money. I was like, yeah, exactly. That's exactly what we got to do, Genghis. Genghis looks at me. He's like, man, you don't even know what the hell's going on here. You've never been on a rodeo like this. I was like, well, why don't you fill me in? He says, well, throughout the day, we got to lunch and we got dinner, and they was giving out juice bottles, the little plastic things with the lids. I was like, yeah. He says, well, the people that are cool, they know to keep those bad boys and wash them out. And they're going to be bringing them up here pretty quick. We're going to be filling them up with whatever they want. We're going to charge $5 an ounce. I was like, damn, $5 an ounce? I said, hell, the fists were only about $8. Well, back in the day, they was about $8. I said, we're going to make a killing. He goes, that's right, we're going to make a killing. I said, well, what about my end? He goes, what do you want? And I said, well, I need some vodka, man. He says, well, I'll tell you what, I'll give you a little under half a bottle of vodka for your end for your participation. How's that? I said, that sounds good to me. So, they went ahead and started busting out the bottles, taking them to different, rooms, so they could start pouring things out for people, because it wasn't like we were trying to get 300 people drunk. There was only probably about 30, 40 of us that knew what was going on, So anyway, me and Coon and Edge and Chief and Snoopy and Genghis is sitting in our room playing cards. Now, we're not doing any of that porn or anything like that. We don't want to get caught, We already did our part. We had the flunkies doing that for a little something, Come on. So anyways, we're sitting there and I noticed a big black guy walk in. His name's Jefferson. He's wearing all khakis. He's got a radio. That means he's with the cadre. Well, the cadre would help out the staff when they were short-handed. And they were kind of like Job Corps police, see? And they would let the staff know on these walkie-talkies when something was up or they needed help or something was going down, the staff needed to be there. So I was thinking, oh, crap, we busted. But should have known. Genghis looks up, says, what's up, Jefferson? Jefferson says, what's up, Genghis? Genghis hands him a $20 bill. He says, hey, I need you to stay up here on this third floor. Make sure everything's cool, man. Gave him 2 more $10 bills and said give one to a guy on the second floor and a dude on the first floor. So we got a straight heads up just in case somebody's coming. Jefferson says, right on, cool, Genghis, I got you covered. You ain't got nothing to worry about. And he just strolls off cool as a breeze. I look over at Genghis, I'm like, damn, man, you straight up run this bad boy, don't you? He's like, you damn skippy, I do. I said, damn, man, they ought to call this place Genghis Job Corps. He said, it does have a good ring to it. I like that. So we started playing a little bit more cards and get ready to throw down a spade. And Genghis says, hey, I think somebody's here for you, Canine. I look up, and there she was, standing in the doorway, looking pretty as a peach. So I got up my cool, sexy-ass canine walk, strolled over there. I said, hey, Destiny, how you doing? She says, well, I'm getting ready to tell you. Turn the page.